Hey, shalom, shalom. Anak na waha bar yasha Allah habalakim. La atham call shabawai baharcha wa kaksha yahawu bashim yawasha. Hey, we the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh to preach to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and Israelite foreigners. Nechamatam kaya hamalakwath hashemayim korab. Repent, gay, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call halayim la Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Rcha HaKodash. Wamashana kabadim zakwayim nawa. Wamalakam shol yasha Allah hazakwayim Rcha Gadawal. Wachasa, Washalawam, Wabarakim, Lahabachayasha, Hakaway Shala Shalawam. It's all praise to the Most High Yahweh, which means He exists. Bahashim, in the name Yahweh Shah, He delivers. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, Shalom, which means peace. So this is an article on RT. It reads, it says 100,000 Ukrainian soldiers have died in conflict, EU. All right, Esau likes to play with the numbers, you see, but there has been a great number. There has been a great number of Ukrainians, dying. And again, it might not be on point, but we do know that, they're going up against one of the best militaries in the world. So it would make sense that they would have a lot of deaths over there. So let's keep going. It says Ursula von der Leyen provided the estimate, adding that around 20,000 civilian lives have also been lost. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has presented the total number of losses estimated to have suffered by Ukraine in its conflict with Russia. More than 100,000 Ukrainian military officers have been killed so far, von der Leyen claimed on Wednesday, while adding around 20,000 civilian lives have also been lost amid the fighting, which has continued since late February. The head of European Commission didn't reveal the sources of information she provided. In late September, Russia's defense minister Sergei Shoigu stated that Ukrainian losses had date amounted to more than 61,000 troops, which was 10 times higher than those of Russia. In her address, von der Leyen also proposed to set up a specialized UN-backed court to investigate and prosecute what she described as Russia's crime of aggression. She also said that the special structure will be created by the EU to manage and invest 300 billion euro, nearly $311, $311 billion dollars in Russian central bank reserves and 19 billion euro of Russian business figures assets, which the EU froze after the outbreak of the conflict. The plan is to use the proceeds from those activities to rebuild and assist Ukraine, according to the Commission president. All right, so we seeing those wars, rumors of wars. All right, but let's get some precepts though. This is this is 2nd Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. All right, and that latter part of the verse is going into the famine of the word, you see, but it says that those which dwell on the earth will be taken in great number. All right, let's get another precept, because that's a lot of numbers, and it's only going to get worse, you see. Let's get another precept. It says, it's a lot. This is 2nd Isaiah, also Ezra chapter 8 verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, you see. And there's a lot of miseries coming upon this place, you see. America, Babylon the Great, is feeling it as well as the rest of the world, you see. The rest of the world took on the ways of Babylon the Great, And Babylon the Great, that great whore, is going to get judged for her pride, you see. But let's keep going. It says, in the latter time they shall dwell in the world, because they walked in great pride. You see, and that's something that the Lord hates. And that's why this world is going to be judged. Let's get another one. This is Matthew, also Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7, verse 6, verse 5. It says, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach." All right, which Mashiach means anointed. So they're basically saying that they were sent by the Lord. It says, "And shall deceive many." All right, and a lot of people are going to be deceived. You see, a lot of people are going to go into that broad. They're not actually going to go into that straight gate. You see, because the Lord deals with those small numbers. You see, and the Lord has sent a few numbers of men that are actually dealt with in this world compared to the rest of the people that are dwelling in the world. You know, it says, "I am Mashiach." You see, saying that they are sent and shall deceive many. All right, because again, a lot of those people are going to go into those broad. The broad, they're not going to go into the straight gate to the kingdom. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." You see, so we're seeing the wars and the rumors of wars. You see, we saw the rumors of wars and the wars with the Ukraine and Russia. You see, that started, as that article said, earlier this year. You see, but 100,000, and again, that could be plus or minus, but we do know that Ukraine has lost a decent amount of people, being that they're going up against one of the world's best militaries. You see, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." You see, so we're seeing the wars and rumors of wars. All right, and verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." You see, and the apostle Tahar brought out a excellent point on the earthquakes. It's like 50 plus thousand or something like that, and it's supposed to be way less than that, basically. So it's a lot of earthquakes going on. You've seen a lot of them not even being reported. So, and pestilences, we're seeing a lot of pestilences. The MP, the 19, and there's plenty other things that's not even being reported too. We got stuff popping up from the whole juice thing. A lot of that's not even being reported. It says, "And there shall be famines." All right, and we're seeing a lot of famines. All right, famines are basically everything. All right, but just the point I want to get out of the scripture was, "Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." We're seeing a lot of that. All right, it's going to continue. All right. I just want to go into that article. I brought this out. It was edifying. Called Laim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rakakdash. A double honor to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom, which means peace. Layla Tawab, Shalom, which means Layla Tawab means good night. Shalom.